Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Soot boot ki sarkar, Modi and his two friends, hum do hamare do. This is what Congress often likes to say when it attacks the Modi government for its close ties with the Adani and the Ambani group. So today we are going to talk about Adani group, but not a BJP ruled state, but in fact a Congress ruled state. That how it is convenient for a party to point fingers at other parties, but when it comes to its own, it rather decides to keep quiet or ignore it. Yesterday, we spoke about the coal crisis in the country. Minister for Coal Prahlad Joshi visited Deipka mines in Korba in Chhattisgarh and asked it to increase the production. While the government says there is no shortage and things are under control, the reports suggest otherwise. According to some reports, some of the thermal power units only have a few days of coal stock left. Meanwhile, the government is asking coal mines to increase their production. This has led to fears in a Chhattisgarh village mostly inhabited by the Adivasis or the natives of the land, and as always there is a Adani connection to it. So let us talk about this in today's video, but before that, bringing you these stories which the mainstream media won't even bother telling you about requires a lot of effort and courage too. But if it is not courageous, then it is not journalism. If you like the videos that we do, the stories that we bring, please do consider supporting us. You can support us by subscribing us. Go to our website, click on the support on the topmost toolbar and select the plan that you want to choose. When you pay us, it enables us to send our reporters on the ground to cover stories and bring you a first-hand account of the incident. So subscribe to us. It will help us grow a community of people who value true journalism. Now moving on, in the past 1 week, you sure would have heard a lot about Aryan Khan, what he ate, how much he ate, when did he sleep, who did he speak to and whatnot, but hardly anyone would have shown you this. Thousands of tribals from Chhattisgarh marching to the state capital. They braved incessant rains, scorching sun and other hardships. From young to old, from men to women, they walked 300 kilometers in the hope to get a hearing from the state chief minister, Bhupesh Baghel, who is from the Congress party, in a hope to save 170,000 hectare Hasdeo Forest, also known as the lungs of Chhattisgarh. The vast and dense forest is home to several Adivasi communities such as Gond, Oraon, Kumar and many others. For generations, these Adivasis have thrived in the region, but now they allege their home is on the brinks of ruins and thanks to the coal mines of Adani. The forest is home to rich biodiversity from Asian elephants to big cats, several plants and fertile agricultural land due to the rivers. In 2010, due to the ecologically sensitive nature of the area, the Federal Environment Ministry, that is the Chhattisgarh Environment Ministry, declared Hasdeo Aranya as no-go zone for mining. However, the very next year, the government took a turnaround. The then Chhattisgarh government recommended forest clearance for diverting more than 1,800 hectares of forest land for Parsa East and Kanta Basin coal fields. The then Forest Panel of the Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change recommended against diverting the forest land for mining. But the then Environment Minister, Jairam Ramesh, again from the Congress party, overruled the decision of the Forest Panel and cleared the proposal, stating that the coal block is located in the fringe area and is not in the biodiversity-rich area of Hasdeo Aranya. 2 years later, the first coal mine in the Hasdeo Forest, the Parsa East, began operations with Adani Enterprises as its mine developer and operator. The locals say the coal mines disrupted the natural resources around them. Some of the Adivasi leaders who saw red flags over the coal mines put forth some demands, but they were not fulfilled, and they remain unfulfilled to date. In 2015, Adani Enterprises and a state power company were allocated yet another huge deposit of coal in the Hasdeo Forest, the Parsa coal block. Reportedly, the corporations still had to acquire the necessary forest and environmental approvals before commencing the operations. The Adani Group is accused of violating the public hearing norms to obtain the clearances. Some Adivasis also claim that they were forced to consent to the mine. In December 2020, the Chhattisgarh Environment Conservation Board issued formal consent to establish the Parsa coal mine, and Adani Mining Enterprises has already started the development of infrastructure for mining. In February 2021, a report by the Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education fired up fresh controversy regarding the Hasdeo Forest, a government agency under the Environment Ministry which recommended allowing coal mine in a part of the region with adequate safeguards. The study reportedly talks about the impact of mining on forest and flora and says that the mining-related land use changes will have a negative impact on forest cover, its density, forest type, and forest fragmentation. The study also warned that infrastructure development and mining will cause fragmentation and have a negative impact on the quality of habitat available. Mitigating this impact will be also a challenge, and that is what the report stated. It also warned of human-elephant conflict and hydrological changes in the region, but still it gave a go-ahead to allocate the 4 blocks of coal mine. Now the villagers this time want to be heard and stop the coal mines from further expanding into the green lungs of Chhattisgarh. Now let us talk about the Congress promises which have clearly failed. The issue of Hasdeo Forest is not just a social or ecological one. Over the years, it has also become a hot political debate in the region. In 2018, before the elections, then Congress President Rahul Gandhi promised to stand by the state's Adivasis. He had also promised that if the Congress government is voted to power, then the Adivasi land will not be taken from them without their consent. But even after being voted to power in 2018, the Congress government under CM Bhupesh Baghel have not paid attention to the issues of the tribals. The Chief Minister did not even meet the tribals who walked 300 kilometers. However, Health Minister T.S. Singh Dev came forward along with his supporters and met the protesting tribals. While addressing a gathering in Raipur on Wednesday, the Health Minister promised them to provide full support. The tribals now feel that under the garb of the current coal crisis in the country, the Government of India may implement Coal-Bearing Act to take away the tribals' lands. Interestingly, in this case, the corporate remains the same, but the government is of other party. The Congress, which likes to question the BJP government over 3,000 kg of heroin haul at the Adani port in Gujarat, is quiet as a mouse over the Hasdeo Forest and Adani coal mines issue. Isn't it a hypocrisy? While the party likes to target the Modi government over PM Modi's friend Adani, its Chhattisgarh government too is no different to the corporate giant. So while as an opposition party, Congress must raise fingers at the BJP, it also should not forget that there are some fingers pointing towards itself too. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. And also, if you like the video, please do comment below it. Please do subscribe to our channel. And if you like the videos that we make, the journalism that we do, please give us a super thanks. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Thank you so much.